Hello everyone and welcome to this new series whereby we are going to create an air force for a country or region that currently doesn't have one. In the first season we are going to look at the country of Iceland. Iceland is a country located between Europe and North America. Apart from a coast guard, Iceland currently does not have an own military and therefore also not an own air force. From 1951 until 2006, the Iceland airspace was protected by the Iceland Defence Force, a military command of the United States Armed Forces. As from 2006, NATO allies periodically deploy fighter aircraft to Keflavik Air Base to provide protection of Iceland's airspace. This means that there is some kind of need for an air force on the island of Iceland. Besides that, Iceland is also part of NATO, which means that it needs to spend around 2% of its GDP towards its military. In the upcoming episodes we will discuss in detail which aircraft we will pick for the Icelandic Air Force. But first we'll start by setting up a budget and creating a roundel. We already spoke about the fact that Iceland is part of NATO, which means that it needs to spend around 2% of its GDP towards its military. This means that we have a budget of around $500 million to spend on a brand new air force for Iceland. A next step is creating a roundel so that our air force can be identified among others. In order to get inspiration, we'll look at other Scandinavian countries such as Norway, Denmark, Sweden and Finland. However, it's not really possible to see a specific line in these designs, so we'll start from scratch. As a starting point, we'll pick the beautiful tree-colored national flag of Iceland, which we will integrate into a circle, which is mostly used by other air forces as well. This will result in the following design, which we will use throughout the series as the roundel of the Icelandic Air Force. Now that we have set up a budget and created a roundel, we can start choosing planes for our air force. Feel free to make suggestions in the comments below and do not forget to click on the subscribe button in order not to miss the next episode.